Wow. Guys, have you ever just, you know? Hi and welcome, and how's it going? Today is Tuesday. That's right, another CheetiChat. That's what we do here. A little late. I wanted to be live earlier today, but we had a lot of stuff to do today. So I'm a little bit... see. So I had to put a stop to that because the 20 wahs in a row, I'm not going to lie, have been kind of getting on my nerves. I'm going to be straight up with you. However, you can say it normally, like a wah with an exclamation point, but just not with the thing on it. It was getting disruptive because a lot of people started doing it, and it's like, okay, that's too much now. I gotta put a stop to it. I know I'm ruining the fun, but it's like I gotta have fun too, guys. Hi, Nevs. That's so much better. That's because it doesn't last for like a whole minute. It was going for a full minute before. It was too much. Oh, he is floating. Why is he floating? No, over not just you. I mean, like everybody was starting to do it, like because it was starting to becoming a regular thing, and people started doing it a lot. And it's like, okay, this is getting too much. I gotta stop this now. Oh my gosh, that camera is really dying. I'm not singling you out, by the way. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, everyone else was doing it too, and it's like, oh, this is too much. It was fine when it was one. It was fine when it was one person, but it got too much. Hi, Nabs. Now, let's see if I can fix that CheetoBot issue there. I think I know what happened. Yeah, that doesn't look like the right size. Let me turn that off and back on. Nope, he's still floating. What an interesting thing. "5 days. I spent 52 years," says Zephys. Just 5 more days. Let's see here. Now see, the thing is whatever's causing it to be broken right now, it's going to get fixed later, I'm sure. And then it's going to get broken again. Because I'm fixing it right now. CheetoBot. Unlock. Shove him down. There we go. Whoa! I see how it is. I think it might be getting time to replace that camera. That's getting pretty bad. That camera is like 6 years old. And it does have like heat marks on it. It's a white camera. And it does have heat marks on it. So it's like, hey, I'm kind of getting toasted over here. It's your birthday, isn't it? Isn't that right, Zephys? You're going to be spending it with your friends and stuff? Your headset was on max? I think I might have missed what you were doing. Yeah, I admittedly had to take my headset off. What was it? Like the screen brightness was on max? Nav says I actually got a notification from Discord before YouTube. Well, that's really cool. How are you typing in different colors? That's really neat. I've never seen that before. That's so fun. Can everyone do that? Hello, Lishy. How you doing, Bean? Welcome on in. How you doing today, Bean? I'm gonna give you a head pat. Head pats for Lishy. It's a hi-oh. It's a me. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know Twitch had that. Oh, those kinds of headsets. I see. Marker, they're purple, says, hello. Hello there. You're orange now. Can I be orange? I want to be orange. Uh-oh, they're getting more red. You should go yellow now. You're a planet? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I've never had a conversation with a planet before. I can't read that one. That's too dark. I think it says Y. I think. Yeah, that's really hard to read, that one. Normally it's the red that's really hard to read, but today that blue? No, that blue is too hard. As an OC, not an actual planet. Let's hear a pun, Lishy. By the way, Zephys, if you still have like jokes and stuff like that you want to use like a singular wa in with the emphasis thing, that'll still work. You can do up to 2 in a row. But other than that, it won't let you do it. So if you want to do it, you can. Lishy says, why did the cow to go to the cinema? To watch some movies. Very nice, Lishy. Creeper says, hey, Ohio. On the road. Alrighty.
What gets around everywhere?
What's that, Zephys? What gets around everywhere?
Bells.
When you had... That's true. That's true. Nav says, my message got blown away. When I said that I had to take off my headset, I meant, why? Got so bad I was messing with my headset even on low volume? Whoa. Well, don't blow your eardrums out. That's not good. You only get 2 ears, and you want both of them at all times. Guys, we're listening to happy music today. You guys like happy music? I love happy music. I've been noticing there's a lot of AI music going around on YouTube these days. Why shouldn't you tell a pig a secret? I don't know. Why wouldn't you tell a pig a secret?
Because they're squealers.
Because they're squealers. Wait a minute, why didn't that work? Wait, has it always... No, I don't think it's ever worked for YouTube. It's kind of weird because like SpeakerBot and StreamerBot, which are the 2 applications that I use to...
What paper makes you itch?
Why is it speaking over me again? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's why. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go.
Scratch paper.
Zephyr says, what paper makes you itch? Scratch paper. You know, the paper that you write on just randomly if you need to. 556, hearing. I like this song. We could play some Ponytown music. That's the weird thing, though, Russian. The system that does those commands is by the same company that does the speaker bot thing, which is the thing that talks.
Why do people work as bakers?
But for some reason, it doesn't let me do that. It's so weird. My goodness, that poor camera. I think its days are really closely numbered. It might be time to just replace it. Zephyr says, why do people work as bakers? To bake bread, of course. Hey, Russian, welcome on in. How you doing today?
Because they need the dough.
Because they need the dough. Nice. Did you guys know, or at least over here, I think it was yesterday, Blue Sky went down for a little bit. That was wild and crazy. I went onto YouTube instead. It was fun. Hung out with some friends and stuff like that. That was so nice. Hey, Onyx. Welcome on in.
Why don't bananas get lonely?
I don't know. Why don't bananas get lonely?
Because they go around in bunches.
Because they go around in bunches. Very nice. Creeper says it's way too hot out. I mean, you live in Florida, so that's why. It's been pretty hot up here for it being Ohio, which is really up north compared to where you are. It was like 83 today, I think. We were in the car and we were driving around. It said it was 83, which it's like almost September. It shouldn't be that hot.
What kind of beans won't grow in a garden?
These beans. Unless you try to plant these and then you grow like 3 more Cheeties.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, that's true. Jelly beans. Russian says they're running on 3 hours of sleep, but I'm good. Very nice. I think I'm running on 4 hours of sleep right now. I think coffee might be in my future. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it. I want the cooler temperatures. I want scarf weather, man. I want to wear scarves again. This summer weather is not scarf weather. I could technically turn on the AC and get it like nice and cold and frigid in here, but that costs money. Not that it's a problem, but I just don't want to spend extra money just so I can wear a scarf. I'll wait till it starts snowing again. Fluff, no. 1 Cheetie rating my fish is enough. Heck yeah. Nova says coffee is always in your future. Of course. With a foot of snow, a fresh foot of snow would be nice, yes. And then let it melt, and then let it snow again. And then let it melt, and then let it snow again. But not snow. I don't need that. I don't want it. I don't want that. Oh, I thought the little flames at the bottom of the screen there meant something. Zephyr says I want snow in general. I got 2 inches tops last winter. That sounds nice. I mean, some people enjoy snow a little bit more than others, that's for sure, Russian. But even though I have a very nice snowblower now, I think I could do without having to go out there every day to do it.
Hello there.
Hello. Guys, did you know? You guys probably didn't know that there's a tiny little bird. Oh, he's gone. Never mind. I was going to say if you knew something, but it's already gone. You guys were too slow. Yep. If he drinks coffee, he's going to bounce off the wall. There are no walls. Look where I am. I am in the vastness of the ocean. I'm just on a beach that's in the middle of nowhere. Wow. Isn't that cool? Oh, wow, wow, wow. Hey, Lishy. Hey, Bird Mutt. Welcome on in. Zephyr says, but I like making things with snow. 2 inches of powder isn't enough. Russian says, I have a really expensive snowblower that's in pieces in the garage, so it's just me and the shovel. And you like snow? You're crazy. Yeah. I don't think my snowblower would be able to handle your driveway. Your driveway is pretty long. Zephyr says, Hiyo, I know you know, but if you don't know, don't tell me because I don't know you don't know. If you do know, though, also don't tell me because I know you know. Exactly, Zephys. See, he gets it. All right? He gets it. Boxed In says, I think that nosy knows. That's a word. That's a sentence. Creeper says, last time I saw snow down here was in Christmas Eve of '89. Nav says, never actually seen or touched snow before. Ooh, maybe one of these days. Russian says, yeah, especially if I get out there before the tire tracks get imprinted. Yeah, that's the best for sure. Which is kind of the thing I always kind of struggle with the snowblower as well, because if it gets impacted, then it's really hard to get it out sometimes. Because it just becomes like part of the cement or whatever. Oh, nobody caught the Pokemon. That's right, guys. You gotta try and catch the Pokemon. Yeah. It becomes a speed bump, and not the pleasant kind either. Whoa! You guys saw that, right? A huge speaker showed up on screen and scared the crap out of me. Yeah. Did you guys see that? I don't know what that was. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't doing it. Hey, Sport Hunter. Welcome on in. That's KT. KT Cutie Pie. Yeah, I think that's how you say their name. How you doing? Welcome on in. Dev said it scared me too. Hey, we got to keep you guys on your toes, okay? Yeah. KT's a cool bean. I like KT. KT's a lot of fun. Sport Hunter says, I'm doing good. That's awesome to hear, Bean. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, he's a good bean. He does all kinds of stuff, like kind of like how I do. I need to like pop into his streams more often. It's like when I have time to go watch people, he's never live. I wouldn't be surprised if he's live right now. That'd be hilarious if he was. Let me see. It's like I'm live and then he's live at the same time. Oh, Jesus. Was that Zephys? Yeah, it was Zephys. Oh. Let's see, is he live right now? Let's see, is he live right now? No, I don't want to hear me. Ooh, I see Blycey's live. I feel like Blyce would have just been a good name. I see Blycey's like a little extra long. I'm just gonna keep calling him Blyce.
Oh shit.
Or them Blyce.
The channel.
Twizel!
With 53 odd ones.
Twizel! How you doing, Bean? Hello, hi, and welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Bean. What were you guys doing today? I know I got close and up and personal. I was trying to back up, actually, believe it or not. The Batty Raid. Yeah, it's Twizel, guys. Guys, did you know? Guys, did you know? That's right. Did you know that Twizel's also a streamer? And you guys should totally go check them out because they're right there in the chat. You see them right there? Look at that. They're right there. Look, and you're not following them right now. Why would you do that? They're like right there. And they're a wonderful bean. And you should go say hi. You should go say hi to them. Hi, Twizel. I'm saying hi to you. How was your stream today? Heck yeah, Russian says hi. Hi. Hello there, Maple. Why didn't it go off? Nothing went off. Oh, Maple, thank you so much for the follow. Excuse me. Thank you. Ren Twizel, Hio's on coffee. I'm not on coffee. That's a thing. I need coffee. But thank you so much, Maple, for the follow over on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to a new Cheeto. There's nothing went off. I'm kind of bummed about that. Something seems wrong. Something seems weird. It is definitely connected, though. It's torture. Zephyr says he's kidnapped us and forced us to chat with him. But I want my friends to say hi. They need to be here. Hello, Twizel. I see your message again. Hello to all of your wonderful bean raiders and stuff. Hope you guys had a fantastic time with Twizel today. It's a great day. It's Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, okay, good. Today's Tuesday. We have our birds. You have to excuse the camera quality. It's like a 6 or 7 year old camera. It's due for a change out. Boop check. 3 boops this stream. Twizel says it was a good stream. Been playing Restory. It's a game about fixing electronic devices and chatting to your customers. I think I saw somebody else playing that before. That's really cool. I like that. I kind of feel like that would definitely be my style of game to play. If I were to play a game, because I don't really play games very often, but I feel like that would be my kind of go-to thing to do. So maybe I should give it a go. Talking Taco Tuesday time? Ugh. Guys, it's Talking Taco Tuesday. We're going to talk on Taco Tuesday. Are you guys going to have your Taco Tuesday day? Huh? I bet the nose knows. How they said talk to the customer, not tell dad jokes. Guys, you know what you call a dog in the toilet? A poodle. Guys, you know, my calculator stopped working recently. I'm not really sure why. It just doesn't add up. Guys, did you know that if you clean a vacuum cleaner, you're the vacuum cleaner? I'm really confused. How do I throw out a garbage can? I'm just rapid firing them. It's very chill. That sounds like fun. I should totally try that. Slowly becoming Neo. I tell Neo dad jokes sometimes. It's fun. I think Neo actually likes those jokes though. So most of the time people are trying to get people to be grumpy about the fact that they're telling the dad jokes. I'm doing it to actually get like a laugh out of people, and I think Neo actually laughs, and I think that's really cool. I do think that Azo groans to them, though. I do think Azo groans. But I think that's just because Neo's always there telling dad jokes, probably to her too. So she's kind of like done. She's probably kind of done with it. Whoa, Zephyrus, great job. Uh-oh. Yeah, but you didn't steal his points, though. Twizel says, every night at 11:11, make a wish that someone will come fix my broken clock. It always comes true. You know, it's kind of funny. I always thought that when a clock says 11:11, it kind of looks like a Bomberman head. Has anybody else ever thought of that? Like, has anybody played like the older Bomberman games where they have just these lines for eyes? Kind of reminds me of that. Atari Lantern says, hi, I may have changed OC to Rezuium. A Rexoium? You mean? Russian says, from a connoisseur of humor, I appreciate a good dad joke. A good pun. The worse they are, the better. Yeah, it's great. Trying to think of another one right now. I want to tell like a bunny joke. Do I have any bunny jokes? Why didn't the bunny want to go to the barber? Because he didn't want to get a haircut. I don't know. Does that one work? That's right. You're not going to get a ride on the Cheeto jet. You've been scaring Cheeto all day.
So well kept.
Kaizen says, hey Cheety, why are rabbits' fur so well kept? I don't know. Why is that? Guys, we have happy music today. I love happy music. Twizel, just so you know, if you need to get going and take care of yourself and have a lot of fun and also get cleaned up, fed, watered, you name it, go do your thing. I totally understand. I have to do exactly the same thing whenever I stop streaming. So go do your streamer aftercare. Make sure you're well taken care of because you have done an awesome job today streaming for your wonderful audience. Hey, Machine King, welcome on through. They use a hairdryer. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome to hear, Atari. I'm so happy that they make you happy. Zephyrus Prime says, so my Kitsune character, Cade, might be getting in a game eventually. It's a niche title for a weird game, so I don't think anyone would know it. It's also a personal project, so I can't give the details. Ah, I see. Well, hey, congratulations to you on being inside of a game. That sounds really fun. I'm technically in a game too, which is really fun. The Avali game, Avali Final Battle. A couple of the characters in that I voice, which is really fun. Hey, Zootopia fan. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping on in today. I hope you enjoy your lurk. Boop the Avali. You can by typing ! Boop in the chat. Twizel says, someone mentioned chocolate tacos in my stream earlier, so I went and Googled it, and now I'm hungry. But chocolate tacos, is it like chocolate covered? Actually, chocolate might not be the worst thing. I was kind of thinking it'd be really weird, but at the same time, the meat would be really savory, and the chocolate would be really sweet. That actually might work out pretty well. It wouldn't be the healthiest thing for you, but it would be really tasty. Russian says, why did the tortoise win the race? Because the hawk missed the tortoise by a hair. Very nice, Russian. Zephyr says, a volley final battle. I saw the knockoff red and versus blue
What
reference.
Is a sound sleeper?
What is a sound sleeper? A Toyota Corolla with a subwoofer in it.
Someone who snores.
It's more like a dessert than a main. So we have to make like a little itty bitty one or something. That sounds like fun. Russian says, there you go. A dark bunny joke. And I'll seek myself out. Safiz. What the heckies? You're parking your car here. You know what's going to happen if you do that. I'm going to have to fine you $5 whole or 5 fish. We'll do 5 fish. Yep. Yep. Wow, it's been 30 minutes already. Holy cow. What happened? What the heckies?
Hey, Cheetie.
Yeah, what's up?
Spontaneous combustion.
Uh-oh. Oh, it looks like somebody just did it before 60 seconds ago. They can only be set off every 60 seconds. Man, this HOA is getting strict, says Russian. 5 fish for parking the car on this roof. Rip off. It's a global cooldown. Not per user. Car Radio is my favorite song by 21 Pilots. There it goes. There it goes. Boxed In says, does eating fish make you fishy? It maybe makes you very happy. Actually, if I'm 99 pounds and then eat a pound of fish, am I 1% fish? Twizel says, did you hear about that restaurant on the moon? Great food, but no atmosphere. Very nice. I think a cup of coffee is in order. Nova Viper Wagon says, Twizel, you were supposed to run, not join them. Okay, there it is. There it is. It's coffee time. I should put a coffee maker in here again. Yeah, I should do that. Oh my god, I don't know what this song is, but I love it. Listen to that funkiness. I love it. It's so goofy. Wow. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get that coffee. I do think I need to put a coffee maker in here, though. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. What if I did that? You guys can't stop me. I'm going to put a coffee maker in this room. I just... Whoop. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, it's so funky. Yeah, but when I went there, they created my order and the eggs were like they were from the dark side of the moon, but that's just my experience with the Moon Cafe. Hey, that's pretty cool there, Atari. Gary the Wizard says, it is I, Gary. I used to be Columbus, but now I'm Gary now. Do you have a video game called Gary's Mod? Out of curiosity, do you play Gary's Mod? Is that your game? Did you build that yourself? Are you Gary Newman? Do you make the Steam machine? Are you the wizard, the one, the only Gary Newman, our Lord and Father and Savior? Ah, darn. I'm sure you're a pretty cool guy either way. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go get that cup of coffee. I will be right back. All right, Gary, you have yourself a good one, Bean. Thanks so much for stopping in today.
Gonna go. Cynic wants to play game.
Really? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Coffee is the best drink ever? Wow, do I agree with that or what? No. No, you guys can't do the commands rapid fire. I had to kind of stop that. It was getting too much for my little brain to keep up with. To be honest, my brain was like, I can't talk. I can't talk anymore because it's just too many explosions and stuff. So I had to slow it down just a little bit. All your health insurance? Yeah, I know. There you go. It's every 60 seconds. Come on. Let me grab it. I can't move my hand any further. Gimme. Oh my gosh. No, it moved further away. All right, how about this?
GT, I had initial issues with joining the flock last night, but glad I got it sorted and joined.
The flock last night? Oh, do you mean the Discord server? You didn't have any issues or anything like that. At least I don't think you did. I just I have a thing on there where I vet everyone before they can come in, and I have some very easy questions. There's 2 questions you got to answer before you can come into the server. Question number 1.
Follow PupGam on NG.
Hey Pup Gaming! Thanks so much for hitting the follow button over on Twitch.tv. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to a new Cheeto. For some reason my thingy is not showing up today. No, I mean my email was being stinky. Oh, I see. Yeah. But I have 2 super easy questions. If you want to be in the Discord, you just gotta answer them, and it's hilarious because
also, I almost got a few holes installed in my hull last night.
Nice. Also, I almost got a few holes installed in my hull last night. Oh, that's not a good thing. What happened there? What does that mean? Oh, I can smell the coffee brewing. I brought the coffee maker in here. It's battery powered, guys. I got a battery powered coffee maker. And it's brewing coffee right now via the power of 4 Ryobi batteries. Whoa. Experiment. Not looking good for you. Oh no. By the way, hello there, Experiment. I don't think I said hi to you yet. You must have come in while I was gone. Hello there. Boxin says coffee? A fee for coughing? Dude, if there was a fee for coughing, I'd be so broke right now. Ah, I see. Yeah, Creeper might be a pony, but they're not much of a fan of boops. Oh, not sorry, of biting. They like boops. Ponies do boops. Shouldn't exploding have a fee like with cars? Exploding does more damage. I don't know. I can't think of anything funny haha for exploding. I'd want to make it different. I need to get rid of this. I keep looking over here. There we go. Okay, Bean, I'll take a look at that, okay? Let me see if I can just take a quick squiz. A quick squiz. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, Xeon. I don't have anything that is like that particularly, but I do have a thing that I have to get every month. Yeah, every month. That is not necessarily a low number either. So I'm right there with you. I hope you can figure things out. Definitely fight it. Definitely fight it. For sure. Repeal or appeal? Appeal. I learned that. Now I'm gonna just nuzzle. Well, you can boop them. I'm eating dry cereal because the milk's expired and it tastes really good though. Well, I mean, if you just eat like cereal, like dry cereal by itself, especially if it's like the sugared up stuff that's available in stores these days, it just ends up being like a really sweet Chex Mix if you really think about it. Especially if it has mushrooms in it, it just becomes a treat. I had to stop eating cereal like that in the morning because it's so much better for your teeth to not have that. I have taken all the sugar out of my diet. I don't get cavities not one bit anymore. My dentist has been very proud of me. Welcome back. Welcome back, Creeper. My dentist is very proud of me, and I'm proud of myself. Acidic pineapple? Oh, we actually got pineapples yesterday. We did. But then it was interesting. It was a pineapple and it was sealed in cellophane, and then it had this thing on top of it that you take your hand and smack it, and it punctures the coconut so you can get to the coconut milk on the inside, and then they give you a little straw too to put it in there. But Smiley didn't like the taste of his, and then I tried to open mine and it wouldn't open, so I had to take a meat cleaver and just smack it open, and then I think Smiley ended up just ripping it open with his bare hands. I was like, geez, that's like the man with the phone book right there. He just opened it up. I'm like, dude, awesome. But I like the flavor of it. Unfortunately, those two coconuts ended up costing like $12. So we won't be doing that again, because that was not, we got a glass. We got a single glass of coconut milk out of those. 2 of them for $12. That was not worth it. Of course, the balloon man would open it for his wife. Shut your face, Leon. Oh my gosh. Kaizen says, by the way, I've seriously been stalling to ask, is Smiley a gray bird? Smiley's a black and white bird. He's mostly black with a white head. Yeah, and blue eyes. August says, why do phones even have a whole app for a flashlight? Like, bro, it's just a light. I feel like that's totally true. When I had my first couple phones and stuff like that, there was just a singular button on the phone that would turn the flashlight on. Now we have to like turn the phone on, unlock it, pull the notification thing down, and then hit a virtual button to make it pop on, or load up a whole entire application that takes up the entire screen just to turn the flashlight on. It's like, I don't know, like we kind of go backwards with some of the stuff we do. I feel like that happens with a lot of applications too. You go like Discord, right? I don't know I know it's done it though, but it's like, what was it? I think it's one of the things that Discord used to do that still gets me today even. It's been like almost a year now. But one of the things you used to be able to do is swipe, when you're in a chat window, you can swipe to the left, I think it is. So you swipe left, and then it would show you all the users in the current chat you're in right now. Like only the users currently talking with you. Now it does this reply thing, but I don't ever do the reply thing. Like that's not a me thing. I should probably force myself to do it and I'd get used to it. But I still want the user list. That's more important to me than, you know, actively replying to a message when people are in the chat already replying to me. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like I have to do, not to get to that users list now, I have to like scroll down from the top and then there's a button over there and then it slides out. It's just one extra step that I don't need. I'm complaining. I'm complaining, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be good. August says, why do... Oh, wait, I already read that. Zion says, make me. You. Bah. Bah. Oh, it's because he showed up in 2 posts. I remember the one where he trolled you in the shower. Yeah, I need to get like more... It's hard to say because like he's different. He's like he's a balloon character, so it's a little bit different. I can't just get stickers of him to match the rest of the stickers that I have because he doesn't have like feathers like we do. That, and if I were to get a sticker of him, it would basically mostly be just a white character anyway. So I need to figure a way around that. Twizel says my phone has a programmable side button which I set to the flashlight. Mine does not. It has the power button and the volume buttons, and then I have there's a thing where you can double tap the button and it brings up the camera. I find that functionality super nice. Being able to immediately pull up the camera to take pictures of stuff. Creeper says, so I picked up a new pew on the way to work. On the way to work? Interesting. And it's super weird. It has a pre-war Mauser banner on the barrel shank with a Siamese property mark on the side, but with the bad guy mark on the World War II on the barrel. Uh-oh. Super weird because the Siamese Mauser are in a weird round, and this is an 8mm Mauser. I'm going to do more research. Wow. Did you just like randomly come across that, or did you know it was there? Hey, August. Blue Sky. Yeah. Blue Sky is awesome. I like Blue Sky. I think Blue Sky... You opened it twice? I think Blue Sky is really cool because it's an actual like replacement to Twitter. Like everyone thought that no one was going to go use it, and now everyone's like there. Oh! At the pew shop I work at. You... Wait, what? I didn't know you worked at a pew shop. Is that like another... like a second job or something? No, that sound is the mailbox getting opened. We have a notification thing for that. Because we're always on the second floor of the house. So we never get to see the actual mailman come to the door. So we just have a little thing inside the mailbox that when it gets opened, it senses light and it sets this little alarm off. Wow. Wow. I'm going to charge you 5 fish for that now. Thank you very much. Delicious. August says my username is orange like your fur covered in Cheeto dust. Heck yeah. Go ahead, I can afford that. Wow. Yeah, but if you keep doing it, then you're going to run out of money soon. Or not money, you're going to run out of fish soon. Unless you're like catching fish all day. All day, all round this clock. Dumps 10,000 fish on Hio Cheaty Bird. Creeper says, Hio, I've stated late that several times. I work at it Saturdays. But it's not Saturday. I've been there for like the past 12, almost 13 years. Oh. I don't know why I didn't know that. I know you work for, well, I don't want to say. I don't know. I don't like talking like real life stuff sometimes whenever it comes to streaming because I don't know how comfortable you are with that kind of stuff. Guys, is that orange ball smiling or is that just high out with fish? Shush you. It's a round bird. Cartoonishly full of fish. Fish. Guys, did you know? Guys, did you know that you can start an RPG battle right now up here in the top left-hand corner if you're over on Twitch by typing !RPG in the chat? Wow. Yeah, I mean, Creeper, I just don't want to slip up and say something that I shouldn't. You know what I mean? I seriously didn't know about the pew pew job though. I don't know why I didn't know that. Like all the time that we talk with each other and stuff, I didn't know. I knew about the security job though. I thought that was like your main thing that you did. But that's really cool. So now you get like first access to like almost anything that comes in. That's really neat. Uh-oh, are we cleaning the bird again? Huh, August? Are we cleaning the bird? Is that what we're doing? Are we cleaning? Hi. How you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for stopping in today. Have you done your daily WAS today? Just checking in on you now. Did you do your daily WAS? I hope you did. It's very important, especially if you're an Awawi. Like me. Yeah. Russian says, I have returned, and the plants are moistened, and the push-ups are about to get done. I fell for a marketing thing, and I downloaded an app, and now I'm competitively doing push-ups. And it's interesting. A marketing thing? How do push-ups and marketing have the same thing to do with each other? Hey, Rocky. Welcome on in. Apparently you won. How does it know if you did the push-ups or not? Does it like record you doing them or something? Oh, be careful with that, Russian. I don't know what you're getting into. Be careful with those apps. Those ads are usually junk, but you know, if it works for you. How does it know if you did the push-up though? Rila says, what the Sigma? There's a bird on my screen. What the Sigma? What the Ohio Riz? What the Ohio Riz? I feel like I need to. Oh, hi. You're like way down there. Oh, okay. I guess we're down here now. There we go. I'm gonna back it up. There we go. We're backing it up. It uses the camera. Oh, I see. Rielu says, with push-ups, if you're cheating at them, you're cheating yourself. Well, the thing that Russian's currently doing, apparently he's running some kind of application that watches him do his push-ups, and then it like records them, and then it says he wins or something like that. However, if you won already, I don't know. Called Push-Up RPG. So no money's involved, right, Russian? Like you're not like getting like asked to pay the money. I mean, maybe for the app or something like that, but they're not asking you to pay money to continue the game or anything, right? Oh, we're getting clean, guys. We're getting clean. You're not doing the microtransactions yet. Russian, don't do the transactions. That's how they get you. Don't do the transactions. They get you to pay it once and you go, oh, that wasn't so bad. I'll do it again. And then they got you. Don't do it. Yeah, that's right. That's right, August. We're all sparkly clean now. Yeah, we're all sparkly clean now. And now we got butterflies because we smell pretty now. Russian says, hey, I like to support the things that make me do good things. Okay. All right. I mean, but I could just, you could just come here and I could tell you to do push-ups. Like people could use points or something like that. Like I would say like maybe give it a lot of points or something like that. But then we would have to do push-ups, right? We would have to do push-ups, which I would have to do in a special way because of my stupid stomach issues that I have. But I don't know if I'm comfortable talking about that, but I do have like some stomach issues that like make me not allowed to use my core as much as I want to. Anyway, but we could do that. Like we could do it together. Sorry to hear that, Kaizen. Hopefully you're getting some fresh air now. Push-ups are a good pectoral exercise, says Rilu. Rilu also says, Russian says, want to join my push-up team? After stream, let me know about it. Or just message me on Discord or something like that. I'll see if I can join that. Hopefully it doesn't have me do like 500 of them or something like that to beat the game or whatever. Rilu says, if I was still hosting the exercise events, I would have asked if you want to join for calisthenics on VR chat, says Rilu. You only just started that though, didn't you? Or is that something else? There's also a squat squad. Well, I technically have a squat thing that I do already. I haven't necessarily been doing it all that much though recently. I've been kind of squatting out on that one. We can do competitive squats. Does it also use the camera to watch you do that too? Kaizen says, yeah, I nearly had a moment, but I'm good now. Also, does the sling work? It does. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I believe it's kind of like how the basketball thing goes. Instead of typing just two numbers, you would type ! sling space one number for the angle you want to throw your character in, and the second number I believe is the power that you want to throw your character at. So the first number would be 0 to 180, and then the second number would be 0 to 100. 0 to 100. Sent you a link on Discord. Okay, I'll have to take a look at it. Rilu says, just not hosting anything on VR chat. Yeah, I've just kind of been doing my own thing recently. A lot of the stuff that was in VR chat was just taking too long to get done, and I lost interest in doing that. And wearing a headset and doing workouts, especially if I'm going to be using this one, I don't want to get any sweat in this headset. I'm trying to make this headset last as long as I can, and but like wearing regular Quest 3, I tried a couple different head straps and stuff like that. I just could not get anything that was comfortable to wear while working out. It was really getting annoying. I was starting to get that red itchy face thing going on because I was trying to do that. It wasn't a good experience. I had to stop doing that. Russian says, I haven't tried the squat camera yet, but I'm assuming same concept of motion tracking to make sure you're holding form somewhat how it's supposed to be. It only has angle for you? I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle then. So 0 would be all the way to the left, 180 would be all the way to the right, and 90 would be straight up. So any number in between those. So 0, 90, and 180 is how you would go. So, like, for instance, what a lot of people will do if they're trying to catch the star, what they'll do, I think it's like they type sling 145 100, and then it'll throw their character straight across the whole map, and it gives them a really high chance of catching the star if they do that the right time. No power control? Okay, so it must be the first number then. I could have swore the second number did something, but maybe that's just for basketball. Yeah, like for Riolu right now, you're all the way over here on the right-hand side, so you just threw yourself into the wall there. But if you do, like, now, I don't know what, 50 or 45, you should fly pretty far to the left. Although now you're moving to the left. Watch, it's gonna throw you into the wall again. It literally did it to you, because now you're on the left side. Hi, Frostbite. How you doing, Bean?
I'm starting to feel old. My birthday is this Friday.
Heck yeah. You're not going to be as old as me, though. I can tell you that much. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Yeah, at least it's not as long. At least the delay is not as bad as over on YouTube. It's really bad over on YouTube. But YouTube is a lot more accessible, so you could literally watch YouTube streams on your phone, tablet, laptop, TV, you name it. Mayo investigating the camera. Yeah, she does that. Is that Mayo? I'll be able to tell if she looks at the camera. Mayo has like a kind of a brownish colored sear, that little flesh thing on above her thing, and then Cheese has a very blue sear. It's the two easiest ways to tell them apart right now. But she's not looking at the camera. Oh, okay, I thought she was going to do it. Today, my sparrow friends arrived in very large numbers. One of them looked like they wanted to land on my hand, but they didn't fully go for it. Also, we now have a bird feeder camera thing called a Bird Buddy, which is really cool. Somebody gifted it to us. They said, hey, I don't want this anymore because I literally live in the forest, basically, and the forest animals are attacking it. So it's like, okay, we can't have this here. So a lot less of a chance of them of it getting destroyed here. That's Mayo right there, yeah. Getting hydrated.
Send a mail sometime when possible.
Yeah, I think so. What I might try to do, is just send it, because like the whole worry of it and stuff like that is that my address would be on it. I don't want my address on the package. So what I'll probably do is just send it without one. I think it might actually be required, but we'll see what I can do. Maybe even just give like a faux address of somewhere else or whatever. I don't know if that's illegal to do. I'll have to look into the legality of that. We'll see. What did August say? I don't think August said anything. Delay, it's only March 17, 2023. Whoa, it's not bad. Happy St. Patty's Day. That's quite the delay. Yeah, the thing is if I do this, it makes the sparkle effect, but it does not update the boop counter. I did have it accidentally set like that for a little bit, but then I found out a way to... There's actually two boop counters. Or not, there's two boops. One that does the effect, and one that does all the counting. And I set the one that does the counting to only react to other people, not me. Wah. Heck yeah. Guys, and don't forget there's a 60-second timeout for boops. So it only counts the first one. So watch for it to pop up on screen first before you count it. I had to limit some of the commands because they were the last stream we had, it was just a slew of explosions, cars dropping, the wahs going off. It was nuts. I couldn't even think. I had to stop that. I had to slow it down just a little bit for my little tiny brain. I know I'm breaking the fun. I know. But I gotta have fun too. Yeah. Yeah. So emojis don't bother you? Not at all. No, not whatsoever. Is that a blue seer? You're too slow! I started posting on my old account again, although I renamed my old account from Tales First over to Cheaty Thoughts. So now it's Cheaty Thoughts, so it's more in depth with my current flow that I'm doing right now. And somebody else actually picked up on the voice when I started posting videos over there again. They're like, "Oh, I know who you are. It's been forever since I've seen you." Oh, that's definitely Mayo. That's a brown seer. Hey, Eric. I would over on my other account. I'm gonna make it just like short videos of me like doing small projects and stuff like that, like under 3 minutes. Like under 3-minute videos of me just messing around with projects, doing silly things. I wonder if I could go back to making those goofy, oddball, coffee making videos. I used to love to do those. People started getting upset with me for those. I don't know why. I thought I was having fun. Eric says, "How's your day going?" My day's going great. I'm a little on the tired side, but I just had coffee, so I'm about to have coffee because it's right there, and I'm about to have it. I'm gonna put it in my face, and then it's gonna go in my tummy, and I'm gonna go wee. Yeah. What are you guys doing over there? Oh, they're attacking the camera. Russian says, "I'm going to order some Chinese and then I'm going to do some push-up before the food gets here and before the motivation gets eaten alive." Woo! And remember, folks, hydrate. That's right. Stay hydrated, guys. Coffee. That's right. I'm going to do coffee.
Speaking of coffee, I got some and the Harry Potter butter beer flavored creamer.
Is this just real life? Or is it fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Speaking of coffee, I got some and Harry Potter butter beer flavored creamer. Ooh, nice. Look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. We listen to the radio a lot, and it is surprising how often they play that like 9-minute song. Like, I think if I listen to the radio all day, I think I can catch it 3 or 4 times a day. And it's been doing that for the past 10 years. Nothing new's coming out. Dude, I did a little research recently. I found out, and I don't know why it is. It must be Big Coffee lying to us or something like that, right? Big coffee companies making big lies, saying that espresso should be more caffeinated. But I found out that a shot of espresso, which is like the little cup, right? Which makes sense that at 90, or sorry, at a small cup it would be like lower anyway. But a shot of espresso is 90 milligrams of caffeine, right? So that's like basically a cup of coffee, except I would like to say that maybe regular coffees, well, it depends on where you get it, obviously. But a regular cup of coffee, like without any additives or anything like that to it, is 120 milligrams of caffeine. So technically, a shot of espresso is less caffeine than a cup of coffee, even though if you drink a cup of coffee, you're drinking more fluid. But I kind of like that. Yeah, I love that. This is a great song. Oh, here, let me, wait, who's this? Hey, Sam. Scapari, hello there. Hi and welcome. How you doing today? I guess the radio makes you wonder, is this real life? We're just going to sing that numerous times throughout the day today. Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Dude, I kind of got the microphone. It still cuts out every once in a blue moon, but it's hardly ever cutting out anymore. I think I finally got the microphone kind of where I want it. Heck yeah, it's been a battle. It's been a battle. I think I can deal with the periodic cutouts. They're not ideal, but they work. I'm not too bad about that. Rathburn, hello. Heck yeah. Welcome on in, Rathburn. Thanks so much for stopping in today. Really cool to see you. Have a fantastic day at work today. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Halfway through the week. You got this. You got it. Oh yeah, I'm feeling better now. Yeah. Russian says, don't get a copyright strike. You might offend. Oh, that's right. You can actually do that. You actually can do that. You might offend the bots that listen to the musics and people trying to do musics. No joke. You may be joking about that, but they actually do that. Like, what was it?
Get the sardine UOB?
What was it? I think I sang a Coldplay song, right? I sang a Coldplay song, but I did it in a short form content, so it was under a minute, and short form content is a little bit different. So you can actually use copyrighted stuff in your short videos and not have to worry about it if you don't get paid for it, which I don't. I don't get paid for my videos and stuff like that. I'm just here to have fun. But I sang the song with no backing track to it, and it hit a copyright claim. And not because of the music. It was because of the lyrics. It was the lyrics that got me hit, which was crazy to me. But, I mean, it still let me post the video. It wasn't like, hey, you can't do this. It just said, hey, we found the content just to let you know. And then I think it also said it wasn't playable in certain countries, which I'm not going to say which ones they are, but I wasn't surprised it was what it was. But I found it so funny when it said, like, hey, it's not playable here. And I was like, oh, well, anyway. Chi, did you get the sardine you owe me? Here you go. Here you go. You can have the sardine. There you go. That's just for you. Rathburn says, today is my Friday, so I'm really excited about today. That's awesome, Rathburn. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What are you going to do what are you going to do this weekend? What are you going to do on your weekend? Stop staring in the... I don't know why she's... Oh, she's not even there. Oh, okay. It's just a slightly delayed camera. I wonder how delayed the fish camera is. I know this camera's always had an issue with being very delayed. Creeper says, today is my Tuesday. Today's my Tuesday, too. guys? Whoa, we've been live for an hour and 20 minutes already. Oh, really? Rathburn says they're gonna watch anime and maybe paint some minis, like the little Warhammer 40 things. Was it Warhammer 40, right? I think. Kaisen says it'll soon be Fast Fairy Friday. Heck yeah. Battletech. So do you like 3D print them? Do you get them pre-made from somewhere and then you paint them yourself? It's kind of like how I had my little Cheetie character. I have a little 3D printed Cheetie that's all painted to look like him and everything like that, which I love that thing. It's so freaking cool. So cool. Twizel says Wednesday here. Heck yeah. By the way, guys, because I think we may have swapped up our audience just a little bit, so I just want to remind you guys, Twizel is also a streamer who raided us today. If you guys want to check out another streamer who does a lot of fun stuff, check out Twizel right there in the chat. 40K, yeah, 40K is the word I was looking for. Pre-made from Catalyst Games Lab. Love my big stompy robots. Big stomper. Kaizen said swap. Let's swap to something else. Let's do a Javali. I like the Javali. Oh. There we go. I've really been liking this guy. I like this guy a lot. I don't know if it's because of the big wings. I love the big wings. I think the pobs are pretty cool too. I like those a lot. But I'm kind of like vibing with the face. I'm kind of like liking that. I get a lot of funny remarks about the face on this guy though. It's like, oh, is it a bat? Is it a fox? What was another? There was one more that people kind of say a lot. I can see the bat. I can see the fox. Hi. How's it going over there, bird? Oh, she's screaming. Rathburn says, all right, I gotta go. Have a wonderful day. Just remember, bugs are more afraid of you than you are afraid of them. That's right. But remember, especially if you're playing games right now, especially right now with that new world order going on right now, the only good bug is a dead bug. But if they're in your bathroom right now, taking care of all the other bugs, like a spider or something like that, they're totally chill and cool, and you should let them stay. Hey, Frostbite. Hey. Put this up here a little bit. There we go. Looks like a doggo to you. Yeah, he's even got like the snoot on him. He's even got the little sniffer. He's got the little sniffer up there. August says, what does the PlayStation 5 say? Beep. I have to say, one thing that PlayStation...
I'll MC heckin' do it again.
You'll make heckin' do it again. One thing that PlayStation does right, I think, is the boot up sounds, or at least I don't know what the PlayStation 5 sounds like when it boots up, but whenever they started up, it always had like this iconic noise that it would always make. Like for instance, PlayStation 1, like I think everyone has at least heard it once. The PlayStation 2, it's got like that really loud noise that it does. The PlayStation 3, I forget what the PlayStation 3 does. The PlayStation 4 has a very nice like la da da noise it starts up with. I think the PlayStation 5 does something similar to that. However, what the Xbox does better, and I think computers should totally do this too, but whenever you turn on an Xbox, the Xbox like hardware sings a little bit. It goes and it just does that before it even boots up, and then it even makes a sound after that. And then you've got like the PS3, the PS4, and I think the PS5. You turn them on and it just goes beep. It just makes like a polyphonic beep noise. Kaizen says, I've never touched a gaming thing in my life. I think getting to experience... What are you guys doing over there? What? What? Don't look at me like that. What do you want? What? What? Really? Wow. So rude. I feel like they didn't know about the camera, now they're investigating it. That camera has been in there for a while. It's not been online for a bit until just recently. Because for the longest time I was using a 60 FPS 1080p webcam in there, which admittedly worked a lot better than this camera here does. But now that the main computer's downstairs and this one's up here, it just makes a lot more sense to just have that wireless one in there. Russian says, woo! 25 push-ups in, now I can eat without guilt. Nice. I feel like I should hop on the treadmill today. I should definitely do that, but we're probably going to go for a walk later, so I don't know. We always go for like a 30-minute walk. I should do both. But first, I'm going to put these controllers down. Hi, how's it going? Hi. Are you guys behaving? Are you guys being good? Huh? I don't know, man. Like sometimes I look at this guy and I'm like, you know, he looks pretty smart. He looks like he knows some stuff. You know? He looks at he kind of has like a cozy feel to him, I think. I think he kind of has a little bit of a cozy feel. What do you guys think? I get up close to the camera and I say, hey, hope you guys are having a good one. Keep the head up high, okay? They want to dunk you in the tub. What? No. I kind of want to put full body on. That'd be fun, right? Stinky. Oh, stinky. Oh. All right, coffee time. Coffee time. I didn't know the camera was right there. I thought it was over here. And then I'll clean that up later. Nah. If somebody's going to be stinky, it's going to be you. Yeah. August says, I'm waiting for the Eevee to spawn in Pokemon Go because I need candies for my Dynamax one. What does that mean? Do you turn the Eevee into candy? August, well, you're not supposed to do that. Pokemon are friends. You're not supposed to turn them into candy for your other Pokemon. What the heckies? I'm not sure how Pokemon Go actually goes. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but how do you get the candies? Where do those come from? If you have to catch a Pokemon to get candies, is that because you're trading in the Pokemon and getting candies in return? Or are you like legitimately turning a Pokemon into candy? Like what's going on there? Oh my gosh, I'm being old right now. That's funny. Supplied automatically or traded in. I'm just gonna imagine that it's by trading in the Pokemon. I don't like the idea of just turning an Eevee into candy directly. It's like, would you like to turn your Eevee into candy for your other Eevee? No, I'll trade it in. Quay says, can I ask you a hard moral question, Mr. Furry? It depends. If it's a question that yeah, well, it depends. What's your question? We'll see. Because questions that usually come from YouTube that say something like that usually are something that's like really, really off the cuff. So I you have to excuse me if I don't want to answer your question. Russian says, speaking of Pokemon Go, I found out that there's an arena right outside my house. I'm almost contemplating about re-downloading Pokemon Go. I feel like there's kind of like a little bit of a resurgence, not a huge one, but a resurgence of people playing Pokemon Go recently. Oh, okay. So it's not like what I thought at all. It's just that you're literally trading in the Pokemon for candy. Well, Quay, trying to think. I don't think it would necessarily really matter. I mean, if somebody was so powerful that they could do something like if somebody were so powerful that they could do something like that, I don't think there's like any telling them no, you lose your right to anything because we're all gone, you know? So I guess they played the cards right, I guess, and then we're just kind of messed up on that. Now, if we had the chance to stop them, and that was their end goal, was to basically end all existence, then yeah, I would say like yeah, they would. I would say they lose their right, but I mean. Like here's the point where like somebody goes, okay, hold on. What if they had like a really bad life and stuff like that, right? And that's why they are the way they are. Now, if somebody could go up to them and go like, hey, buddy, like this ain't right, don't do that, and they can make them not do it, cool. But you're also probably gonna go and spend some time in jail or something like that for even because like how do I say this without getting in trouble on YouTube for saying words? Because like this is a topic. Like if you say you want to like online, right? If you say you want to like attack a figure who's in power, and I'm not going to say anyone in particular or anything like that, but if you want to attack a certain person in power, and it gets recorded, and then someone reports it, you might actually find yourself in a lot of trouble just for saying it. So if you had the idea like, hey, I wanted to basically destroy everything, you'd be in a lot of trouble. Frostbite says could be a sus person trying to ask a question. No, that seems like one of those questions that like you can actually do. That sounds like a totally reasonable question right there. It's like the bad guy. What's his? It's kind of funny because like what is it like Eggman, for instance, in the Sonic universe? I'm just gonna because everyone knows about Sonic the Hedgehog, so I can use this as an example. Eggman like wants to destroy life, right? And then like he gets caught, and then he like just gets let go all the time. So like in that universe, he's like, I'm gonna destroy everything, and then he tries, fails because Sonic stops him, and then he just gets let go. And it's like in the show, it's like, yeah, he'll never do that again, but then he does it again.
Oh, hey DelanRay007, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Dylan Ray 007, thank you for hitting that follow button over on Twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay bean. Welcome to a new Cheeto. I'm not even holding the controllers right now. I'm just moving around in the room without my controllers, and it's working. Can I use my hands? No, I can't. Creeper says I hate this phone. Geisen says still waiting for the apology. I'm not stinky. But you're a husky though. It's just like known information, right? Like it's actually kind of weird. like people say huskies are stinky, right? But did you know that huskies, I think huskies, if anything, sometimes have a smell to them. Like obviously you got the dog smell, right? Like the regular everyday dog smell. But like huskies don't necessarily really drool or anything like that. Like some dogs drool and there's like a smell associated with dogs that do that. Like pit bulls do that a lot. But I think the most notable smell of a husky would be, and this is going to sound really weird, and it's just a smell that they have. I've noticed this because I have friends who have huskies. If their paws get dirty, they smell like corn chips, I think is what that smell is. I'm not really entirely sure, but they smell like corn chips. But the creatures of the, not necessarily the furry community or anything like that, but the animal kingdom, the stinky creatures of the animal kingdom are foxes. Actually, if you didn't know this, foxes naturally just emit like I think it's like I've never seen one in real life, so I don't know exactly what the smell is, but I've been told it smells like a skunk a little bit. Like it's not horribly like a skunk, but it's like close to that of one. If you get close enough to one, it just constantly smells that way. So like if you want to make fun of a creature that smells bad, foxes are the ones that do that too, not so much huskies. Some people like corn chips, so yeah, I mean, Quay, like if somebody like I'm sure somebody's tried to do it before. I don't know if anybody exactly said that they wanted to destroy the entire human. I got to be careful with how I say things because YouTube gets mad if I say certain things, so I got to be careful. But if somebody wanted to destroy everything that has to do with us, right, then they would very much have basically the entire world going like, we're going to put a stop to that. Like if that's your end goal, no, you're gone. Hot Banana Dog says something looks off. I'm a jub volley today, with a special thing by Jay Valmise. I think that's their name still. But Jay Valmise has done some of the animations for the ears. So if I make certain expressions and stuff, the ears react. Kaizen says that's their urine. I heard that they have scent glands. Some, if you're talking about foxes, scent glands. They just stink. So if you know, like Albie comes in here sometimes, right? Albie, Fox Albie Azul comes in here sometimes. He actually owns a fox. He's actually had, from my understanding, 2 foxes in his life, one at a time so far. And he understandably has it basically lived the majority of its life outside, even during the winter, because they're literally made for that. But he does allow it to come inside too. But they do naturally just emit a smell. I wish he was here now to explain, because I'm sure he understands it more than I do. Hello, Cheeto. Hello there, Muck. Welcome on in. Okay, like some nice little conversations going on here. I'm going to drink my coffee now. I'll be right back. You stay good, okay? You stay good. Be right back. I'm going to drink this coffee. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay, hold on. I guess nature's like, hey, water in, water out. So I'll be right back. Hold on, I need to put myself in BRB mode here. I will be right back. Un momento.
Hi yo is gone, you know ihot that means, fish. Wah. 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 Thank you for the follow Celtic_caliber.
Either Celtic. Welcome on in. Thanks so much for hitting the follow button. Over on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay bean. I feel like something's missing here, but I don't know what it is. There we go. You know me, it's Atari. Oh, you changed it up. You're over on Twitch now. Nice. Kaizen says your brain's missing. That's right. You're probably right. Did you guys know that you can swap up my character by typing ! swap in the chat? And if you know the volley that you want me to be, you can even name it and I'll switch to it. If I have it. I have 15 of them so far. Experiment says, I'm back from my group call of my friends planning to attack my house while I sleep. What? What? Why are they attacking your house? That's no. No, they can't just send you toilet paper all over your trees. That takes forever to get out of your house. Here. Let's see here. I think I'm going to take a seat for a minute. There we go. Yeah. Oh, but I gotta. Oh. Oh. My chair's thing gave off, and the thing that stops it from reclining suddenly gave off and let me fall backwards. That was weird. I hate it when it does that. Tall Cheaty. I'm actually not very tall. If you meet me in VR chat, you'll notice I'm very small. Even this avatar is very small. I originally was gonna make this guy much taller because the Javali is just kind of like known to be a tall character. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep him small. Gary says, I'm back again. Welcome back, Gary. Welcome on back. How you doing, Gary the Wizard? The Pringles tail. That's pretty much what I got back there, yeah. The only thing I don't like about Pokemon Go is that it kind of forces you to kind of look at the screen while you're walking, and I really don't like to do that. I like to see where I'm going. I like to see the people around me. I like to pay attention to my surroundings and stuff like that. So that's one of the issues I have with Pokemon Go. That's great to hear, Gary. Thanks for joining back with us. I'm glad that you're doing good. Experiment says they were like, hey, Feather Duster, if you leave this call, we are all going to attack your house tonight as a prank. Feather Duster. I love it. But my goblin assistant is acting up again, so I put him in the timeout cellar, says Gary the Wizard. Guys, there's a Pokemon over there. It's going to like disappear in like a few seconds, but it's right there. Exclamation point Poke catch in the chat to catch it. Hurry, 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 hurry. Celtic says, yeah, I'll be switching to Atari on here and I can't change my name on here for 60 days. Ah, I see. You've been changing up your name a little bit. I see. Uh-oh. Kaizen, you're all out of Pokeballs. Go get some more. August says there's a Pokemon gadget now. It spins Pokemon stops and catches Pokemon. Guys, look at that silly bird. I do want to find out how bad the delay is for the fish cam. Because if it's not that bad, I might just buy another one of those. Because it was really easy setting that camera up. So if this camera right here is about to die, I wonder if I should just keep using it until it finally gives out. Because this is kind of goofy what it's doing right now. But that does look pretty bad. I don't think I've ever seen a Wi-Fi camera ever do that before. It's usually like the camera just dies. This one's actually like slowly dying. It's so funny. You know, I don't have my box of Kaizen. You know, we kind of had this discussion. You said, oh, where is they're gone. Why are they gone? Stream avatars requires authorization to connect. It dropped connection halfway through a stream? Where'd it go? Yeah, the mail's here. Yeah, I know. You guys are so excited. Something weird's going on here. It lost authorization for everything. And then Twitch. No. Are we good? Are we good now? Oh, look at that. You can see the mouse. I think you can see the mouse. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 50 minutes. I think. Yeah, we're back. I don't know what that was. That's the first time in 6 years that's ever happened where it just drops authorization halfway through the stream. That was so weird. I have never experienced that before. I'll have to keep an eye out for stuff for a little bit. I cast Fireball! Can I break a window, says Link 8801? You can if you want. I mean, you're probably really far away, so I don't think it would matter if you did that. I wouldn't do it to your own house, though. I wouldn't do it to anyone's house. Be careful breaking windows. It's not very good. August says, I haven't found an Eevee yet, but there's a goldfish. A goldfish? You mean that one right there? Did you know if you type !point gold, you can get a goldfish to show up on screen? Isn't that cool? He shows up on screen. Yeah, we had a discussion about that. I thought you said you weren't stinky. Guys, look, it's gold. Wow. Look at him go. He's zooming. He's zooming so fast right now. Bye. Yeah, I thought you said you weren't stinky. But here you are dropping those in the chat. It's making people wonder. It's making people wonder, Kai. Hmm? I don't know about that. What's up, Gary? What's on your mind? Let's hear about it. Link says, I just got lectured in someone else's chat, and I have an issue with getting lectured. Well, I mean, if somebody were to come in here and cause a trouble for me, I'd have to say something. Although most times I probably would just boot them if they're a problem, not necessarily lecture them. But if I know somebody, maybe I'll say something. It's like, hey, buddy, what's going on here? Something's going on. This isn't you. What's going on? Come on. Hold on. There we go. We're rendering at a full 72 FPS right now. Holy cow, we're going super fast. Gary says, my messages seem to not be appearing. If they have certain words in them, they won't show up. There is an auto mod over on YouTube and Twitch right now. Just because we had some bad actors coming through before, and I just wanted to make sure that we don't have any not so great chats going. So if the chats are... The thing you wanted to say is like anything negative at all, it'll usually kind of like try and put it down for a little bit. I should probably lighten the load a little bit, but I don't want that to happen again. That was really bad that day.
Mosquitoes have powerful intestines.
Yeah. I don't think it's the intestines that are. It's just the meal fighting back against you. It is Taco Tuesday though, so it's allowed. It's allowed. Understandable even. Guys, we're coming up in almost 2 hours, and you know how it is. When it comes up on 2 hours, we usually end our stream. But did you know that we also run a charity here today too? Or for the while, we already raised $300 for Feeding America, to make sure that people get fed delicious food so they can be their best selves, including men, women, and children getting fed. We may have fed up to 3,000 different people by doing this, which is really, really cool. But now we're starting up another charity, this one being Stack Up, which is to help with soldiers, both veteran and active military, get like integrated back into society, and also to be felt like they're included in things, because whenever you're overseas or just even back over here, there's a lot of times where you feel like there's not a lot going on and what's my next steps? I feel lost. And Stack Up basically gets games and game consoles and other kinds of electronics and stuff like that into the hands of these individuals, so they can connect with people online and other people who want to game with them, so they can feel included in this day and age of virtual technology and stuff. This is so they basically have a support system that they also have, so that if someone's in a middle of feeling like they're in a crisis, this is for veterans and for active military, they can call somebody and get support. Or even get into a game or something like that, join a Discord call, whatever it takes to make sure that they are feeling good. And that's what Stack Up is for. If you guys are interested in donating to the charity, it is not required one bit whatsoever. However, if you guys would like to do that, it's ! charity in the chat. And they're... Oh, it didn't work? Why didn't it work? Oh, I think I know why. I forgot about this. I think this is actually required for this to work. Do you want to enable chat timers? Yes. Dr. Puppet says, are you a gigantic Cheeto? Wait, hold on. Have I been missing? Where... Has that always been there?
I'll take his place.
Okay. I think it's just because it wasn't catching up. If you can try it again, it's ! charity in the chat. It only the current charity is only Stack Up, so if it's an old link, it won't show up on screen for today because we're only running this one right now. But yeah, it's ! charity in the chat if you'd like to try. It's not required one bit whatsoever. However, we would super appreciate it. And if you do, we'll also extend the stream for 30 minutes to celebrate the fact that you did that. And I believe it should work. I'm not entirely sure, but it is taking up space up here right now. But if you do donate, your donation shows up here and will possibly stay up there. The top 3 donators stay up here until we stop doing the charity completely. So the last time we did it, I think we were doing the charity for like 4 months. So Digiception, White Wolf, and I think myself, was it? Or was it Zephyrus, was up there for the entire 4 months that was there. Thanks for the bath. I hate it, says Kaizen. August, I don't know about you, but I love salted peanuts. Peanuts are awesome. Are you a gigantic Cheeto, says Doctor? I am a Cheeto. I am the Cheeto bird. Cheetos are awesome. They're really messy though, I'll have to say. The ongoing joke with me is that all this orange is just my my bird dander. And if I take a shower, I turn white for like 5 minutes and then I go back to orange again. And then if I'm like just like in an area and then I do a little shimmy like this, all the orange dust comes off and I make a mess. This avatar doesn't have that, the white fluff. Link says, "Do you know Charlie the unicorn?" Charlie, I'm a unicorn. Charlie. Yes, I know Charlie the unicorn. They stole my kidneys. Shun the non-believers! Shun! we're only going to be in this one for a little while because this one doesn't have face tracking, and I really don't like to not. I need to figure out if I can get face tracking on this one, but it is a special version, which I don't think I can port the face tracking to. What's a doctor's biggest fear? Up. Hold on. Oh. There we go. What's a doctor's biggest fear? I would say the doctor's biggest fear would probably be an apple. Oh, wait. I'm doing it wrong. There he goes. Shun the non-believer. Shun. I'm being a dork. I feel like the audience may or may not know that cartoon. Do you guys know that cartoon? Who in here knows Charlie the Unicorn? Do it again! Do it again! Who's Charlie the Unicorn? It's a little cartoon. It's a little cartoon on YouTube. It's kind of funny. Well, no, you should know it at that age. I think it should have been around by that time. Kaizen says I love the eyes and the mouth. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Like whenever I switch into this, the what is it called? The sclera, I think it's called, of the eye isn't black anymore. It's white also, so it looks kind of silly. But it kind of gives you an idea of what Cheetie would look like with a white sclera instead of a black one. Kind of like how the Javali has that too. Dr. Puppet says, I'm not going to tell you my age. That's fine. I'm not asking anybody for their age. That is totally up to you to say those things, but I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to directly ask for it. Yeah, if people want to share their ages, that's totally fine. Just keep in mind that, these streams and stuff like that, they're made for all ages. So it's, ideal to keep everything SFW in the chats and stuff. Even if you are an adult or whatever, I like to keep things SFW. That's just the way I roll on here. Yeah, that's the way I roll. I like to keep it nice, cool, and calm. Fun for all, not just for a select group of people. Dumps Cheeto dust on Cheetie. Oh, that's what you were doing.
Rolling Cheeto.
Yeah. I feel like Twitch and all the different streaming platforms and stuff like that have enough 18 plus only streams and stuff like that, and conversations that aren't necessarily TV friendly or anything like that. I like being different, I guess. And it's not like I'm the only one doing it. It's just I find it hard to find people who don't do that. Like I go and take a look at the VR chat thing, and it's like everyone's doing a specific thing, and I want to steer away from that. I want to promote good, clean fun. That's my idea. Guys, Did you know? Did you know that if you take an antenna, right, and you put it inside a TV, the TV will say built-in antenna. But I'm really confused. I thought all TVs were built in China. No, that's totally cool, Creeper. Like I get it. Like I know like basically you're doing it the right way, right? Like if you want to like have viewers and stuff like that, and I know that you're not necessarily getting them for some reason, but like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing over there. You're doing it right. Because that's what people want to watch, right? That's what people want to watch. Which I know it may sound really weird, but I don't want to say this because it's just me downplaying my own self. But it's like I don't. Nah, that'd be really negative if I said that. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say something against myself. I'm not gonna say that. That's just negative. I'm not gonna say that. But how about I say it like this? I'm really surprised sometimes that when I go live, I do have an audience. How about that? I'll say it like that. So I really appreciate you guys being here every single time I go live and stuff. It surprises me, but at the same time, like, I hope that when we're all here together and stuff like that, we're making a difference, not just for me to you, but you're making a difference for me, and I hope all together we're all making a difference for each other. Like that's the end goal here. It's just like, hey, being a little bit of a support group for each other, just hanging out for a little bit, 2 hours out of a day, you know? I like that. Oh, there's that water. All right, I'm gonna swap out of this avatar. I'm gonna swap to this guy. I love this guy. Yeah, I mean that's another thing too, Russian. It's like, I mean, when you used to stream, I used to love to come into your streams as well. You would be doing your forgetting the name of the game. I know what it is. The chess. Sorry, the chess game that you used to play and stuff. I got a kick out of that because I get to talk to you, see you make moves, or sometimes not. You know, but it was fun. Like that was a cool thing. I always loved your I don't care kind of like mentality that you had going on there for a while. For instance, guys, if you didn't know, Russian used to stream as well. He used to have a chess streaming thing that he would do. He would play chess against people across the world, and that was his stream. And his way, or he would also do Minecraft for a while as well, but he mainly did like a lot of chess stuff for a little bit. And his like not being live, like, you know how you have that little live stream thing, and then when you stop the live streaming, it has like a picture. He did it completely in Paint, like Microsoft Paint. And it just said Fat's stream with a smiley face. That was great. I loved that. I loved it so much. I don't think Russian really ever got into Twitch. I think he mainly was YouTube only. And that's just because I believe it's just because YouTube is just accessible on everything. You can watch on TVs. You can watch on your car, I think. You can even watch on your fridge. I think you can watch YouTube on your fridge. On your Wii, your PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox, maybe 360. Maybe these days, I'm not sure. Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X. You name it. Like, you can watch YouTube on anything. Twitch is kind of limited to what you can watch it on. Welsh Furry Gaming says, I have a joke. Here goes. I was mugged by 6 dwarves. Not happy. Nice. Celtic Caliber says, that's why I like chilled and laid back vibes. Oh, that's spicy and over the top energy is sometimes too much for me. Yeah. Like I think that's kind of maybe. I mean, no. I know that's one of the reasons why I like for instance, I like Neo, right? Because like he can like, I don't even want to say it's like even like spicy or anything like that. I don't even think it's that. But like he can go a little over the top, but sometimes it's like needed, like, but it's like when it's like wanted, right? Or like it could be used there, like he does it then, right? But basically the whole rest of the entire stream is just good, clean fun, and we're all having a good time. We're all vibing, you know. I totally like that. And it's almost like whenever he streams, it's like there's just like never really like any like negativity in the chat, and if there is, he nips it in the butt so fast, and he goes, "Nope, you're not gonna do that. Here's why, and if you're not gonna stop, you're gonna go right out of here." And he takes care of it. Russian says, speaking of paint, I did my professional presentation to a bunch of engineers entirely in paint. I could have done it in AutoCAD, but paint is easier, and it got the point across. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You want to know the sign that you put up in the bathroom that you ended up having to get rid of because it was a little too much for them, Russian? But it looked like you put so much effort into writing that. Like, it actually had like a nice title bar at the top. It had some little graphics on it and stuff, you know. And it's like, just so you know, you are part of this too. And it's like the tone on it was amazing. I just randomly read that. I'm like, oh, I know who wrote this. It was amazing, dude. Your voicemail is still the same after all. It's gotta have been like 10 years. It's got to have been 10 plus years now. Your voicemail is still awesome. After all this time, it's still the same. I love it. Experiment says, I had an Xbox 360, but the power supply broke about 2 years ago. I had an Xbox, and then when I was 10. Luckily, the power supplies are external, so you can just like take it out and put another one in. Fire Jason says, me and my cracked while your stream is playing in the background. It was romantic. Wait, what? wait, what did we do? What happened? I love how we're having these conversations and there's just this nice chill like jazz music playing in the background. Wolfsky says, how are you doing today? I'm doing wonderful, Bean. Thanks so much for asking. August. Delicious. Thank you. What? Wow. More fish? All mine. Nom, 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 nom. Wait, is that a bot? I just thought about that. Is that a bot right there? Hold on a second. That's a new one. If that's a bot, that's a new one. I mean, that's for the lesser moment of it, that is a That is a self-advertising right there, but that was a very weird thing to say right there. You know what? No, that came off as like a bot. That was weird. I've never seen a bot do that before. I think they can still watch though. So if that was a mistake, you can reach out to me on Twitch support or whatever. However you do that, a whisper. And then we can talk about it, but that definitely came off as like bot activity right there. So we're not going to have that. Russian says, "Yet you know." Hold on, I think I missed the message there. I don't know if it was a bot. I was afraid to click the thing because it was probably going to take me to a thing. Where they're actually live and stuff like that, doing like stuff that they shouldn't be doing on Twitch, probably. The way that they were talking like that. Heat index 105 right now. Definitely make sure to stay cool if you can. I've been to update my voicemail. Oh, you meant to update your voicemail, make it slightly more modern, because I do need to bring my tone more current nowadays, show the world I care even less now than when I made the initial voicemail. Oh my god. Yet, you know, keep it to corporate level of boo poopery and keep it snazzy, you know, the fun voicemail. I love the ending of it though. And have yourself a pleasant day. Like that smile of like, I literally don't care, but I'll still get the job done. Like, Experiment says, was it a bot? I think it was, yeah. I think the streamer themselves might have been a real person. But they probably have a bot going around saying random stuff like, oh my gosh, you're so funny, come see me laugh at you, or something like that. So I don't know. But they're not typing the messages. It's the bot typing the messages while they're live in other people's chats. I don't like that. That was weird. I get told by a lot of other people that they get a lot of bots in their chats all the time, so I guess I should count myself lucky that it hardly ever happens over here. That was the first one in a while. That was the first one in a while. August says soap is something that makes you clean. Heck yeah. Hey Arctic, welcome on in, Bean. How you doing today? How's our Arctic bunny doing? Wolfsky, are you parking? Wolfsky, are you parking? Cephas, are you parking? Is everybody parking? I'm going to charge you $5. 5 whole fish, guys. $1 a fish. Arctic Bunny says, I'm doing good. I have a job interview at Panda Express tomorrow. Yo, that's awesome. Congratulations. You get free food? I love it when I get free food. Free food is for me. If it's free, it's for me. Creeper says I get bots all the time. Do they do stuff like that, Creeper? where they chat to you as if they're your friend, and then they drop like a "Hey, come watch me" kind of thing. Like I watch, well, I watch and moderate for Neo, and I don't think I've ever seen a bot ever do that before. That was so weird. He's like, "Hey, I'm a gay femboy. Come watch me." Like, what? What? Like, yeah, you can be that, but don't make that the thing you advertise. If you're gonna advertise, which you shouldn't, but like, don't make that the thing that you're gonna advertise. Arctic Bunny says, I saw something on the internet that made me have flashbacks to childhood. Oh, for a good thing or for a bad thing? Creeper says, I've seen stuff like that before. Okay, so that wasn't new to me. Mike the Cat says, aren't we all? Celtic Caliber says, oh, I saw that. Yeah, it was over on Twitch. Russian says, I got a hot singles in your area text today, and I'm like, well, that's a throwback to 2003. That was interesting. Dude, I have a Telegram. Like, I'm sure you guys know about Telegram. Like, especially if you're in the furry community, Telegram's a relatively popular thing to have, for like group meetups and stuff like that, so that you guys can all stay in contact with each other, share your locations of where you are and all that stuff. I only have it for like one group, which is an Evaldi group that I was invited to a while ago. This is like 2 or 3 years ago, I think now. But dude, the amount of like spam stuff I get every single day because I have that application on my phone, it is crazy. It's like every single day I get like 6 messages from a girl, and they send you a voice text message or something that says, hey, how you doing? Are you gonna call me yet? I'm like, dude, stuff like that's gonna like it won't mess with us or anything like that, because I've already told Smiley about this kind of stuff, so he's very aware that kind of crap is going on my phone. But like that kind of crap will ruin relationships. Like, don't do that. That is so crazy that scammers do that. Like, I don't know what the end goal of those messages are. Like what I message them and they think like I'm gonna like send them money because they're a girl or something like that. Possibly, I'm not sure. Like, oh, I'm in such a hardship right now. I need help to. I don't know what the end goal is, but it's like, don't do that. Hey, are you gonna call me? Well, what am I supposed to do with that? What do you mean, am I gonna call you? I don't know you. Arctic Bunny says, I was on the Facebook just lurking and I saw the Hot Topic, I don't shop there, brought back their merch for Twilight. What? Why? That's interesting. Cheesecake says, I'll call you. We know each other though, Cheesecake. The people that are messaging me on there, like, I don't know anyone on Telegram except for a select few of Volley that are in a group, and no one else. No one should know my account on Telegram. So I know every single message I get are all scams, and I get like 6 of them a day. 6 people every single day are like, hey, give me a call. I'm like, and then they have like the picture of like a super like exaggerated like assets and stuff like that, and they're on a beach for their profile picture, and they're like, hey, give me a call. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because they're probably doing this to other dudes, right? I don't even know do I even have that I'm a dude on there. I'm not sure, but like, they're gonna send that to somebody who has a wife, right? And the wife is gonna maybe see that or hear that or something like that, and she's gonna be like, oh yeah, who's that? And it's like, dude, I have no idea who that is. It's gonna ruin relationships because that's so evil. That is evil. Arctic Bunny says, dude, when back I had Instagram, I would get friend requests from older men who wanted me to follow me. Wait, wanted me to follow me? Or they wanted to follow you? I'm not really sure. I was like, what? Why? Creeper says, hello, Mr. Cheaty. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Dude, I don't even get those anymore. I used to get those all the time. Like, I hardly get scam calls on my phone anymore. I stopped answering any scam calls coming in, and they just stopped calling. Because I used to answer them and screw with them and stuff. And when I did that, they would call a lot. They would call all the time. And I don't know if they thought they were being smart by calling me more often and finally give in and finally give them money. But I stopped responding to them. I don't answer the calls anymore. They never leave messages on my phone, so it's not a bad thing there either. But they just stopped. They just straight up stopped calling. So if I ever answer the phone, like if I'm waiting for a call to come in, I whistle into the microphone. And I found out that if you say hi, hello, who is this, or anything like that, like if you say hello, greet them when you answer the phone, they click a button, or the bot clicks a button and says, hey, this is a real person. This is a real person. You can call this number. So if they do call and I'm like expecting a call, so I have to pick up the phone, I'll just whistle. And if it's a real person, they'll go, hello? Like they'll be confused, right? Like you're getting a whistle on the other end of the line. I was like, are you there? And then you can start talking. Like if they sound confused, that is. If the other thing that'll happen is the bot won't hear hello, so it just won't respond. It'll just stay silent, and then I hang up. So that's how you get past those scammer calls. You just whistle into the microphone. Russian says, last one I was a lady that was going fishing in stilettos and full makeup, and I just chewed into how unfit for the setting she was in that photo. I don't know exactly how real some of the bots on Discord are these days, because I feel like it's all just AI generated junk now because of the amount of time it takes for every single response to come from them. But sometimes, like the scammers on Discord, I love to mess with those guys because I basically play dumb. Almost all the scammers that come through are some form of a VR chat avatar creator, or an artist making art, or a render artist making Blender stuff, right? So I just play dumb. They go, hey, have you ever had a VR chat avatar before? Hey, have you ever had a piece of artwork done that is your character? I just go, no, I've never had that done before. I totally don't have my face plastered all over my Discord and all over all social medias and stuff like that, but you're going to ask me that question? No, I've never had that before. I've never had that. Please do tell me how I can get some. and then they do their advertisement spiel. Well, actually, I'm an artist, and I'd love for you to commission me. And then I go screenshot, send it to the server owner, whoever that person's coming from, and get them deleted. I love it so much. It's so easy. They are so easy. Scammers get offended by being answered rudely. Regular folk understand. Where are the EVs? Have you caught any yet? Are you in a place where you can get EVs? Maybe the EVs don't want to be turned into to candy. Maybe that's why they're not showing up. That would make sense to me. I don't want to be turned into candy. I mean, technically I'm a Cheeto, so I'm like a snack already, but like, you know. This is a fun conversation about scammers. Like maybe I can learn something new from you guys, or you can learn something from me. Trolling scammers would be an interesting video. Yeah, well, you know, it would be an interesting video, but they're almost Mayo, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's like infatuated with the camera for some reason. That's kind of funny. Maybe like doing one scammer video would be funny. I think that'd be kind of funny. But I'd have to edit the heck out of it because of the way that they do stuff over there. All right, Eric, you have yourself a good one, Bean. Thanks so much for stopping on in today. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Well, if they hide, they'll have to face your Mewtwo. Uh-oh. What are you going to do? Zephyr says, feeling done with Mecha Chameleon already. I no longer want to hide. I want to be front and center. I do not want to get shot anymore. I want to live. Cheesecake says, do a reaction video of a YouTuber. How many times are you going to open that? It keeps going off. Do a reaction video of a YouTuber trolling a scammer instead. So I already have done a couple reaction videos before, and that is actually how I got my very first in like the nearly 15, 18 years, I think, maybe possibly, of YouTube I've been doing. That is how I got my very first copyright strike on YouTube, and I'm still having to deal with that right now. So I won't be doing that. No more reaction videos. I'm done with that. To be honest, when I get spam calls, I just ignore them, or sometimes just put my phone in a cooking pot and just hit it like no tomorrow to see how they react. Speaking of cameras, I caught someone hotboxing one of my office restrooms and unfortunately was like 2 minutes late with my fire extinguisher to confront the individual. Yeah, but Zephys, if you know he's gonna do it, you can just shoot the bushes, right? Heck yeah, Russian. No smoking on the premises means no smoking on the premises. Take that outside. I know it's legal here now, but don't do that inside the building. We don't want that stank. Oh, that's my take on it anyway. Cheesecake says, huh? Wow, well, YouTube moderation really is by clinkers for clinkers? What do you mean? Whoa, great job there, Zephys. You got the star. It's even worse. It's not the green stuff. It's the tobaccos. That crap lingers. Yeah. The tar that gets on the wall from that stuff, it stays forever. Like when you go into a car, right? Like when you go to the junkyard, right? You go into a car like to pull parts and stuff like that. If it's a seat, you immediately know, even though the car may have been sitting there for like maybe a couple years, you open that door, you immediately know someone's been smoking in there, even after years of it sitting. It's unfortunate how bad that stuff smells. And it's like, It's like I've not been around it for such a long time these days, because like almost everyone's kind of given up on it right now. That when someone does like smoking cigarettes or something like that, I immediately can tell, even if it's been like hours since they've done it, I can immediately tell, even if they've taken a shower. Oh, it's so bad. It just sticks in you. It just sticks in you. It's so bad. August says ultimate punishment for scam calls. Nokia's in a metal box. Make the Nokia's ring, then put the phone in and accept the call. Wow. Zephyr says like another person slipping in a pile of pumpkins, and I swear I could only have them be seen by 1 pixel. Oh, hey there, DJ. Welcome on in, Bean. How you doing? Greetings from Rainbow Library. Hello, Rainbow Library. Hope you beans are having a wonderful day. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I really appreciate you guys stopping in. It's always great to see you guys. I've been hanging out with you guys recently. You guys are full of wonderful, talented, and nice and understanding beans over there. It's been a lot of fun just kind of hanging around and stuff like that. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, there's a new world that I think it's new anyway. But there's a new world that's apparently, I learned this recently, but apparently it's a registered nonprofit to help with LGBTQ plus individuals feel accepted and welcome into a space on VR chat. It's called Rainbow Library. If you guys are interested in checking them out, they are in VR chat under that name, Rainbow Library. And DJ Gaming there is one of the people that helps them get recognized. They're not. I don't think they're part of the team, but they definitely help with the team, like get recognized by other people and stuff like that. So we may actually be on their main lobby TV right now, which is really cool. So they can see the chat over here. So if you want to say hi to some wonderful beans, you can say hi to the Rainbow Library in chat right now, and they'll see it over there. You're having a good day. That's amazing to hear, DJ Gaming. That's awesome. Is that right to say, DJ Gaming? I heard from somebody else while I was there that there's that you guys are a registered nonprofit over there. Is that true? I also saw you guys have a what is it called? I think it was a Patreon on one of the walls. I have to see it again to see if it's actually true. But there's like a Patreon that you can donate to or set up a monthly donation to support those who are in financial hardships while dealing with certain things in their life, from food and possibly housing and other things like that. So again, it's a registered nonprofit. I think DJ Gaming says, yeah, you're on the TV in the Commons in the Rainbow. Nice. Heck yeah. Hey there, Licknick. How you doing? Welcome on in. But yeah, they have a Patreon thing that like we're currently doing a charity donation thing for Stack Up right now. But I think eventually I'd like to see if whether or not if you guys are a registered nonprofit, I could probably just do this as well to help support people from the community as well. That'd be so freaking cool. I wanted to at least try and see if we can hit the goal of this one. That'd be really, really neat. DJ Gaming also says, I don't know logistics, but you're probably better off asking Akimbo. I'll have to see. Maybe, I don't know if Akimbo is available right now, but if they wanted to stop in at any time, they're more than welcome to say hi. DJ Gaming also says, for any questions around that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, how's everyone over there doing today? It is currently Tuesday. That's right, it's Taco Tuesday. Is anyone over in Rainbow Library or over here? Are we going to have some tacos tonight, or maybe some burritos, or all like maybe a nice? Well, I can't say that, but like a nice, tasty drink as well. I would love to go to a Mexican restaurant. The food there is so amazing. Luckinick says, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? I love your stream so far. We try to bring like just a nice, cozy, like safe for work vibe and stuff like that. I do have, well, what was I gonna say? Sorry, my brain farted there. But no, I feel like I bring something a little bit different to the table. We have all these things to interact with over here and stuff. We've even got a couple artists. So like if you want to get like your like a cheap, not a cheapo, but a low priced YCH going up here in the top left hand corner, you can always do that. So we have one from Caramel Latte here. You can get yourself as that if you're a Navali right there. So that's me there, but you can change it up to be you for only $5 whole, and you can do that by typing !artist in the chat to find out more information about who's there. I tried to host up to 5 at a time, so it doesn't get too crowded up there. We've also got one by Azuricon there. !artist in the chat to find out how to get yourself that sticker, but in your colors. Yeah, we've been having interesting power outages as well. A couple days ago it went out, and it was fine. It was like a beautiful day. It wasn't even hot out or anything like that. It was just a beautiful day, shining sky, and then the power went out for an hour. And it's like, okay, I guess we'll do that. It's awesome. Whoa, wow, the chat is zooming by right now. Holy cow, what happened? Ooh. What happened? What happened? Experiment says Experiment says, I need to go now. Bye, everyone. Have a great stream. All right, Experiment, thanks so much for stopping in today. Always great to see you, Bean. You take care of yourself. DJ Gaming says, well, a few of the people who I am talking to have had burritos in previous days. Heck yeah. Staying in the spirit, just on a different day. Whoa, what's that? That's cool. What is that? We're having a little bit of a party. Heck yeah. Hey there, Yibide. Welcome on in. How you doing? I wonder if... Did you not... Hey, excuse me. Excuse me, Cheetobot. Cheetobot, I don't think...
Wait.
Oh, you got the birds chirping now. They want to be part of the stream too. Heck yeah, Yibide, how'd your stream go today? Burrito, Bernanitos. Heck yeah, boxed in. A little crisp on a burrito. Oh, it's so good. That's the flavor crystals. That's what that is. Russian says the joys of people working on fuses. I was on the roof when one blew up a few weeks ago. Watched it happen in real time. Scared the living crap out of the linemen working on it. Yeah, those fuses are no joke. They some of them even actually have like explosive charges in them to separate the lines. Hey, we're doing a swap. Heck yeah, we're gonna swap up to another avatar. Let's swap to our. Oh, you know what? Let's swap to the Speary. Let's be a Speary for a little bit. There he is. There's the Speary. We haven't seen you in a little bit. I mean, we almost see him almost every stream now. But yeah, I still think the eyes on this one are really pretty. I like this one. I like the eyes on this one. What birds do you have? They sound like parrots. If you look in the left over here, you can actually see them. They're behind me right now, but there's a wireless camera in there that shows them. They are parakeets. There's two of them in there. One named Cheese and one named Mayo. They're both blue, but the difference between them is Mayo has a brown cere, which is a little piece of flesh above their beak there, and then Cheese has a blue cere, which is spelled C-E-R-E. Cere. Agreed. Pretty eyes. Yeah, I like the eyes on this one. I tried having I tried having people, it's really cool too, actually. Let me see if I can get it to do it. The eyes shimmer in the light, but if it's dark out, let me see if I can get it to do it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, what's up?
What's the Wi-Fi picture?
Here, let me see it. It's easier to just type it in. Yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to get that bird camera connected to Wi-Fi. It's not working.
So what might be going on?
It might just be 3G.
It might just be 2.4, yeah.
2.4. Do we have 2.4 available?
Yeah, I think we do, but I do have another Wi-Fi we can hook it up to. That's 2.4. I had to go down there and turn it on though.
What are you doing?
I'm streaming.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're really cute. I like them. They're really cute birds. Here, let me just pull up the chat. Wait, what? That's not Restream. There we go. Here we go, because I keep losing the chat there. DJ Gaming says it's a good job. I'm not an electrician, otherwise my behavior would be shocking. Luckenik says, dude, those birds look like my old pet bird from when I was younger. What a cutie. I know. They're so floofy. The camera is like 7 years old, possibly even older than that, because I think I had it in there when I still had Kiwi, and Kiwi was our very first bird ever. So that camera has definitely seen better days. But I think it's time to finally replace it because it's getting much worse very, very fast. So I think it's time to get a new one. It's an old Wise V2. I think they're up to V5 now or something like that. It's a very old camera. Yibide says, hi, Cheaty Bird, guess what? What's that? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Zephyr says, thinking about joining a game of Helldivers with a friend. Just waiting to see what they say. Gotcha. Hey, if you need to get going, totally understand. Don't forget, you can always type !lurk in the chat if you want to do that. You're building another Lego car. That's really cool. Which one is that? He's already gone. He's probably already downstairs right now, Russian. Luckenik says, honestly, I can tell, dude. It's very blurry. Yeah. You can see all the glitchiness happening right now. That's not usually something you see on a digital camera feed. So, it must be something internal to the camera dying. It is supposed to be 1080p though. As you can see, it doesn't look very 1080p anymore. It's a really old camera. So I think the sensor is finally kicking the bucket. A Ferrari 488 Pista. That's an interesting name. But no, it's not a VHS effect or anything like that. It just does that. Guys. Oh, there's another bird. Guys, did you know? You probably didn't know. I'm just asking, though, because I wanted to make sure that you knew. Okay? All right. Did you know that you need to make sure that your camera's working? It's not? I'm sure it doesn't. It just doesn't add up. That sounds awesome, Yibide. I think you're in our Discord, right? If you'd like to be part of the Discord, I believe it's !chat in the chat. to get a link to our Discord right now. That works both on YouTube and Twitch if you're over there. Got a lot of YouTube chatters today. My goodness. Wow. Russian says it's very much 1080p. It just lets you know that all the pixels are there. And it's just reminding you constantly that they're all there and all working. Gibide says that I'm not allowed to have Discord. Oh, but you are on YouTube though. So what you can do is go to the YouTube channel, and then in the top right there should be a community section over there. If you go to that, it should have a list of a whole bunch of different people who have been posting stuff to the channel, and you can post there too. So you can just post your stuff on there, and I'll get to see it. And you'll be sharing it with the rest of the community too, not just me. Kind of cool. It's like a little micro social media site right for the YouTube channel. It's really cool. Let's do a Kita. Let's do a Kita. There's the Kita. Hi guys. Hello. You have 2 bags left. Oh my gosh, you're almost done already. Wow. Guys, I just realized the time. It is now 4:30 basically. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. I think I need to start thinking about getting out of here. So I hope you guys all had a fantastic day today. I really had a fun time talking to you all today. Yeah. Oh, the camera just flashed purple. Is it dying? Like actually going out now? Wolfsky says, I will cry. You started yesterday. That's awesome, Ubide. Been a little bit now, huh? Guys, sometimes I dream about cheese. Did you know that? Wow.
Hi-yo. And until next time, you guys, stay safe.
Derek! Rocket Pop, thanks for the follow over on twitch.tv. Hope you enjoy your stay, Bean. Welcome to a new Cheeto. Wow! Creeper says, take it easy, Hayo. And until next time, you guys, stay safe out there. Heck yeah. We got to get going. Even though we didn't hit the charity thing, we actually went an entire hour extra today. I know, I'm so bad. It's like, hey, don't forget, guys, you can donate to the charity. We'll extend it for 30 minutes. And then we go for an hour without the charity. I'm so great at this charity thing, aren't I? It's like, nah, I'll just give it to you guys anyway. Yeah, I'm having fun. That's all that matters. Oh, Russian. I don't know if I explained just before you do that. It's a exclamation point charity. So this one, we're doing a different one now. It's not Feeding America right now. We actually hit our goal of $300 for that. So we may have fed up to 3,000 people with that money for Feeding America, which is really cool. So a whole bunch of food banks and places to keep cool and help with water and stuff like that. All was helped by you guys getting food to the people who need it most, so that they can be the most awesome selves, whether it be men, women, or children, all getting fed by the power of you and this wonderful community that we all have created together. But this is charity here. This is Stack Up. This one is for, what is it called? This one is to help veterans and active service members feel like they're still being included and stuff like that, because I'm sure you guys know that being in the Army or just an active service member and also being a veteran and stuff like that, there are times where it can feel super lonely, right? So like you get back home, and now what? You know, like you've got nothing. Like maybe your family's like, left you there or whatever. Something happened. So, sometimes it can be really sad. Basically, what Stack Up is trying to do is get the momentum going again. Like, hey, let's involve you in something where you can be involved, and it doesn't take much to do it. So what they do is they get like used game consoles and games and like actual physical spaces and stuff like that, and incorporate these veterans and also active service members in being part of a community through gaming and support. And that's what Stack Up does, which is really cool. So donations towards that help our veterans and our active service members. So if you are interested in donating to that, it's !charity in the chat. And it's still not working for some reason. Why are you not working? Did I do it wrong? What the heckies? Here's that. Here we go. And where is it? Reply commands. Oh, it's turned off. Why is it turned off? Okay. Can you try again for me, Russian? Out of curiosity, can you try one more time? Hey, there it goes. Now it's working. That should be the link. Now, make sure when you click that link, let me just click it myself to make sure it actually is the right one. Click. And that should open a page on my desktop. It's not you, it's not us. The page you're looking for isn't available. Why? I set all this up though. Or is it because I'm not signed in? Do I have to be signed in for this to work? Or have I not, did I not publish it? Maybe I didn't publish it yet. Help Cheaty fund veterans and more. Publish. Okay. Okay, let's try this one more time. Quick, Scuff, I know, that's what, I'm perfect. I'm so good at this, guys. Remember, I'm a professional streamer. This is what I do, okay? This is what I do. I'm keeping you guys on your toes. That's what this is. I'm keeping you guys on your toes. I'm not keeping myself on my toes. Right now, you guys are all waiting for a link to pop up in the chat, but it's not there because I'm being silly. So let's click this link again. There it goes. Now it's working. Yeah. And again, if you make donations and stuff like that, you only need to make a $5 donation, which is their minimum that they have. You can always do a $5 minimum donation, but you can always donate more if you want to. And the donations, the top 3 donations stay up here the entire time we're doing the... Behave yourself, microphone. The entire time we're doing the charity, the top 3 donators will always be up here in the top right hand corner. Just so you guys are knowing that. Trust the process. Yes, Bringle Bottom. Yes, Bringle Bottom. It might short circuit if it's a fire hazard. I mean, it's powered by USB. I don't think it's gonna catch fire. It's only got like a little 5-watt thing on there. But I think you're right. Maybe I should just get it out of there just in case. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a glitch there. I wonder if Smiley's doing something downstairs to the thing. Highway coin collection bucket. Hold on, I need to check what music is playing right now. We've been streaming for 3 hours. This might be the wrong music. What's going on? I just want to change the music. Oh! Oh no, this might have been copyrighted music the whole time. How long have we been doing that? Oh my gosh, we might have been playing copyrighted music. Hopefully YouTube doesn't yell at me for that. Oh, we've been doing it for so long. It's been playing a ton of electronic gem stuff. This is definitely copyrighted stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Well, no, Phalanx, I'm over here on YouTube as well. I can't just play whatever I want. Your bird might be pecking the camera. Oh, if they are, that's totally fine. It's protected up there. Being goobers. The time! Hello there, DBing user. How's it going? Uh-oh. I think there's a skunk outside. Uh-oh, guys. It'll be fine, as Russian would say. It'll be fine. Oh, look at how happy he is back there. He's like, oh yeah, I'm a happy bird. Like Nick says, it just shut off for a second, like it fully went black and then came back to your bird pecking the camera. Oh. Oh, is it broken? Tiltify. Do the thing. No! Tiltify. Heckies. Hold on. What happened? What if I reset it? Will it do it now? Before I continue, Russian, thank you so much for helping support our wonderful members of Army and active military members, and also our veterans. Those are super awesome things right there. That is awesome. Let me see if I can get that to actually post. I think it might not be doing it because, guys, remember, I'm a professional streamer. I'm really great at this. How do I get you to refresh? Local file. Hold on, I need to copy paste that. Select all. Copy. Local file. Gets deleted. There really should just be a refresh page button. Okay, So now it's knows. Now it knows. So now it's working, but it didn't do the notification. Can I get it to play the notification now? Military service members, former and current. Yes, I like that. I like that word. It's a lot. It rolls off your tongue a lot better the way you said it. Our military service members, former and current. Here. Over there. Sign in. View all. This one. Donations. Highway collection bucket. Nice. Is there a way that I can make it go? Oh. Aw, can I not make it do it again? Donations. I want it to play. Or what does this do if I hit this? Wow. So right now, right? I apparently I don't know if this is actually true. I would have to actually ask the people who I'm working with this one, because I'm actively working with people on this one. But this is just our little thing that we're doing here. But the event that we're having right now that started about maybe a month or two ago has already raised $200,000 to help our active and our current and former military service members, which is really cool. Like that's a very large chunk of change to help our service members. That's so cool. But yeah, right now we've got $8.73. You know what that means? That's over $5, which is the minimum. So which means we get to go another 30 minutes. So if you'll excuse me for just a moment, I need to take a quick break. Go say hi to Smiley down there, and then I'll be back. Okay. But then we'll start a nice little timer and start a little timer. We'll do 30 more minutes because of our wonderful being Fat Russian in a chat. Thank you very much, Russian. You're awesome. All right, and give me just a second here. I'm going to go and take these headphones off for a moment. Give my ears and eyes a rest. How long is the charity going? The charity is going ideally right now. There's no necessary end to it. There's always going to be people, unfortunately, and fortunately, it goes on for as long as it's needed, and then also it will probably always be needed because there's always people who are in need, unfortunately, for support to not have veterans basically, not feel completely left out after they come home from not a great place over there. My brother is also technically in the military, or was. He's no longer active anymore. He's a veteran now, and then my mom is also a veteran as well. So like totally, this is like something I very much vibe with right here. So that's why I'm doing this one. And I've already told him that I was doing this kind of stuff, and he's like, "Dude, that's freaking cool. You do your thing, man. I totally support you." So my brother's been in the army and stuff like that, and he's like, "Dude, you're cool. Like, go be a bird on the internet. I don't care. You're awesome." Like, that's awesome. I got his support. So I don't know. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go say hi to Smiley, maybe get a little nibble to eat or something like that. And then I'll be right back. Yeah. It's not to get too much into it or anything like that, because that's not something I really necessarily want to bring in here as a chat subject or anything like that, but it is not pretty over there right now. Drones stink. I don't like drones. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. And I lost tracking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, it just froze. Give me just a moment. I'm going to reset my headset here to see if I can bring it back online. Right now, I can't hear anything because the audio goes through my headset, which is resetting right now. But the microphone is separate from that. So I can still talk to you guys. Really? My goodness, are you being happy over there? Huh? You being happy? Yeah? Oh. It literally won't go back into VR. I came back and it's still stuck. I actually don't know how to fix this one. Wait. Is CheetiBird one of those white things down there? Why is he a white thing? Russian in heavy Russian accent. Cheety, it is time to go to bed. Since the tech is failing, yeah, we will forgive you for not extending the stream. So Russian, how about this? I will give you a free stream extension. If you come back in later on, you can activate it anytime. Okay, I'll try to remember that. All right. Well, not a free. I mean, you paid for it basically, but you know what I mean. No, I'm not Russian. It's a joke between me and Russian. I don't know if he wants me to talk about it. Yeah, it's a rain check. It's gonna be a rain check for now. I don't know what just happened, but now I can't get back into VR. I'm actually stuck here. I can actually hear messages coming through on VR chat, and I can't see them because I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck right now. But guys, the scuff is part of the show. Yes, unfortunately, the scuff is part of the show. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate everyone for stopping on in today. It's always a heck of a lot of fun just talking with you guys and getting to just chill with you. Heck yeah, Russian, of course, anytime. But yeah, you get a free extreme extension, so whenever you're available, just let me know. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys have a fantastic one. Until next time, this is CheetiBird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I see we may have like somebody coming through right now. We're actually having some technical difficulties. I have to end the stream for right now. So thanks everyone for stopping on in. I hope you guys have a fantastic one. Until next time, this is CheetiBird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Until next time. Toodles.